Connery passed away in his sleep while on the Bahamas in late October 2020. Who was Sean Connery? Academy Award-winning Scottish actor Sean Connery was best known for playing 007 in the early James Bond spy movies. He has also starred in films like Robin and Marion, The Name of the Rose, The Untouchables, The Hunt for Red October and Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. In the 1950s, Sean Connery was cast in numerous UK films and television programs. In the early 60s, he landed the lead role of James Bond in Dr. No, continuing the role in follow-ups like Goldfinger and Thunderball while gaining massive popularity. He worked regularly in film thereafter, and in 1987 won an Academy Award in the category of Supporting Actor for The Untouchables. Connery later starred in the adventure films Indiana Jones and The Last Crusade and The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, before retiring from acting. Early life. Connery was born Thomas Sean Connery on August 25, 1930, in Fountainbridge, Scotland. The son of Joe, a truck driver, and Euphemia, a laundress, Connery had a modest upbringing in a neighborhood known as the Street of a Thousand Smells for the stench of the local rubber mill and several breweries that filled the air. His home was a two-room flat where the infant slept in a bureau drawer because his parents couldn't afford a crib. "We were very poor," Connery has commented, "but I never knew how poor because that's how everyone was there. Joe brought home only a few shillings a week, and those were often spent on whiskey or gambling." Producers Harry Saltzman and Albert Cubby Broccoli cast him as the lead in a spy movie based on one of a series of Ian Fleming novels. Bond, James Bond, was born. The 1962 film Dr. No showcased the spy contending with the arch-villain title character in his quest to control American-launched rockets. Two sequels were released immediately, From Russia with Love, 1963, and the international blockbuster Goldfinger, 1964. Thunderball, 1965, fared even better at the box office, and You Only Live Twice, 1967, followed. Sly, sexy and confident with questionable scruples, Connery as Bond was the embodiment of the British secret agent to many, even if he did have to wear a toupee to cover his prematurely balding head. "We all knew this guy had something," Saltzman would recall. "We signed him without a screen test. We all agreed he was 007. Connery had a notable non-Bond role in Alfred Hitchcock's psychological thriller Marnie, 1964, along with other projects like The Hill, 1965, A Fine Madness, 1966, Shalako, 1968, and The Molly Maguires, 1970. He declared his last role as Bond in 1971's Diamonds Are Forever, with the part taken over by Roger Moore in 1973's Live and Let Die. Prestigious projects and Oscar win. After Bond, Connery continued to work regularly, Murder on the Orient Express, 1974, The Man Who Would Be King, 1975, Robin and Marion, 1976, with Audrey Hepburn, The Great Train Robbery, 1979, Time Bandits, 1981, Highlander, 1986, and The Name of the Rose, 1986, winning a British Film Academy Award for the latter project, which was based on the book by Umberto Eco. Connery finally won an Academy Award, Best Supporting Actor, for his role as a Chicago cop on the trail of Al Capone in 1987's The Untouchables, co-starring Kevin Costner, Andy Garcia and Robert De Niro.